The Gansu wind farm, located in Gansu province, China, is a massive wind power project that spans several counties and regions.
Ever wondered how China keeps outdoing itself?
This museum is the largest astronomy museum in the world. Besides the size, it has a very unique structure.
With these projects, China has literally blown the whole world's minds.
The Three Gorges Dam in Hubei is massive. It sits across the mighty Yangtze River and holds back a gigantic reservoir more than 600 kilometers across.
Get ready to see some truly amazing feats. Eye of Heaven. The 500-meter aperture spherical radio telescope, or the Eye of Heaven, is in the limestone hills of southern China. With a dish that's a whopping 500 meters wide, it fits perfectly in a natural dip in Guangzhou province's beautiful karst landscape. Finished in 2016, this telescope is the biggest and most sensitive radio telescope out there. Its remote spot keeps it away from human noise, making it perfect for clear radio observations. The Eye of Heaven is on a mission to study pulsars, galaxy evolution, and the universe's secrets. Plus, it's a key player in the hunt for alien life, picking up faint radio signals from far-off celestial bodies and maybe even advanced civilizations. Run by the National Astronomical Observatories of the Chinese Academy of Sciences, this telescope shows China's commitment to pushing the boundaries of scientific research. Scientists from all over the world team up here to explore the cosmos. Beijing Capital International Airport. Beijing Capital International Airport has been a key part of China's aviation since it opened in 1958. About 20 miles northeast of Beijing's center, it started small with domestic flights. As China's economy boomed, so did the airport. Upgrades in the 80s and 90s turned it into a busy international hub. The game changer was Terminal 3, which opened in 2008 for the Beijing Olympics. It's one of the largest airport terminals in the world, designed to handle millions of passengers, with modern design and cultural art pieces. PEK got so busy that another airport was built. Beijing Daxing International Airport opened in 2019, about 29 miles south of Beijing's center. Designed by Zaha Hadid, its starfish-shaped terminal can handle over 100 million passengers a year. With cutting-edge tech and eco-friendly design, Daxing helps reduce congestion at PEK, showcasing China's rapid growth in aviation. 3. Gorges Dam. The Three Gorges Dam on China's Yangtze River is a massive engineering feat and a hot topic globally. Finished in 2012, it's the world's largest hydroelectric dam, highlighting China's ability to tackle huge projects. Spanning 1.4 miles and standing 594 feet tall, its reservoir stretches 410 miles and even affects Earth's rotation slightly. The dam's main job is generating electricity with its 32 turbines, which produce 22,500 megawatts, enough to power millions of homes and cut down on coal use. It also helps control floods, protecting millions from the Yangtze's floods. However, building it displaced over 1 million people and caused environmental issues like landslides and sediment buildup. Despite these problems, the dam shows China's engineering skills and sparks discussions on balancing development with the environment. The Shanghai Tower. The Shanghai Tower is an awesome piece of modern architecture in Shanghai's Lujiazui area, showing off China's rapid urban growth. Finished in 2015, it's the second tallest building in the world at 2,073 feet. Designed by Gensler, it has a cool, twisting shape that cuts wind pressure and boosts stability while saving energy. Inside, it's like a mini-city with 128 floors of offices, luxury hotels, observation decks, and gardens. It's divided into 9 zones, each with its own atrium. The elevators are super fast, reaching the 118th floor in 55 seconds for amazing city views. Built over 6 years with 1,079 steel piles, the tower is eco-friendly, featuring wind turbines, a rainwater system, and a combined cooling, heating, and power system. The Shanghai Tower is a symbol of China's drive to create tall, smart, and sustainable buildings. Hongo International Hub. This place isn't just an airport, it's Shanghai's main travel hub. Located in the Hangzhou area, it seamlessly connects planes, trains, and buses for super convenient travel. Hangzhou International Airport is one of China's busiest airports. Originally opened in 1921, it's been upgraded over the years. With 2 terminals packed with shops, restaurants, and lounges, you'll have everything you need, from grabbing a bite to last-minute shopping. Right next door is the massive Shanghai Hongqiao railway station. High-speed trains can zip you to cities like Beijing and Hangzhou in just a few hours. The station is modern, clean, and easy to navigate, with plenty of English signs. The best part about the Hongqiao hub is its connectivity. The airport, railway station, and metro are all linked, making transfers a breeze. The nearby business district is full of conference centers, hotels, and offices, ideal for business travelers. The Hongqiao hub is your gateway to exploring Shanghai and beyond. The world's largest planetarium. Check out the Shanghai Astronomy Museum, the world's largest planetarium, making waves globally. Opened in 2021 as part of the Shanghai Science and Technology Museum, it's a stunning tribute to the universe and showcases China's tech skills. This place is huge, 420,000 square feet of space awesomeness. What makes it pop is the technology, interactive displays, galaxy simulations, and augmented reality to explore distant planets. There are telescopes, space artifacts, and an Ultra HD theater for an out-of-this-world experience. The planetarium boasts the world's largest dome screen for epic star shows, and a killer sound system makes you feel like you're actually in space. If you're into space or tech, the Shanghai Astronomy Museum is a must-see. Guangzhou Baiyun International Airport. Guangzhou Baiyun International Airport is a standout in the aviation world. Located about 17 miles north of downtown Guangzhou, it's one of the busiest and most impressive airports in China. Opening its doors in 2004, it replaced the old airport of the same name. Named after the picturesque Baiyun Mountain, meaning White Cloud Mountain, this airport was designed to be a major international hub from the start. The airport is huge, with 2 main terminals. Terminal 1 caters to both domestic and international flights, offering tons of dining options, duty-free shops and lounges. Terminal 2, which opened in 2018, is even more modern and loaded with amenities to make your travel smooth. What sets Guangzhou Baiyun apart is its efficiency. They've got tech like facial recognition for check-ins and security, making everything quicker. Handling around 80 million passengers a year, the airport is also a key player in the Belt and Road Initiative, boosting trade and travel between China and many other countries. The largest wind farm. China is making waves in renewable energy, with a significant chunk of the world's wind farms located there. Leading the charge is the Gansu wind farm, situated in the Gobi Desert in western Gansu province. In 2023, this vast installation produced over 10 gigawatts of energy. To give you an idea, the next largest wind farm in India only produces 1.6 gigawatts. But China isn't stopping there. They aim to double Gansu's capacity by 2025. This ambitious project has been rolling out in stages, with a total investment of around $32 billion. Right now, the Gansu wind farm powers more than 200,000 homes and has the potential to provide even more support. The main hurdle is that many regions still depend heavily on coal for their industries, backing coal mining operations. However, the Chinese government is pushing for a shift towards wind energy to improve the environment. China's wind farm projects are a bold move towards becoming a leader in renewable energy. Shenzhen High-Speed Railway. There is no doubt that China has been facing challenges in regard to transportation congestion, especially in cities like Guangzhou and Shenzhen. One solution to enterprises' transportation struggles was the construction of large-scale hubs, such as a 142-kilometer-long, fast, cross-regional rail transit line connecting Guangzhou, Shenzhen, and Hong Kong. 2007 saw the beginnings of construction. Trains were running by 2011. One segment is 116 kilometers long and can slash travel times between Guangzhou, Dongguan, and Shenzhen to 350 km per hour in speeds. The second is the 26-kilometer line through Hong Kong itself, which makes its way as most of it runs underground in tunnels. A part of this drove despite earlier protests. This high-speed rail network has dramatically enhanced transportation between Hong Kong and mainland China, significantly reducing congestion and improving overall connectivity. Floating stadium. Internationally, several floating stadiums have been built, with Marina Bay in Singapore being a prime instance, having the capability to seat 30,000 members. However, China has ambitions to breed a true behemoth. Just recently, we found out about a secret project that was put into work by the Chinese architects, a patent for the world's largest floating stadium. The new floating stadium planned in China will have a seating capacity of more than 100,000 people, turning it into likely be the world's most significant floating stadium. And the design is something else entirely. Taking influence from the traditional Chinese artistic symbol for peace and harmony, the lotus flower is bound to be a visual feast. Chengdu International Airport. Back in September 2015, construction began on Tianfu Airport. Fast forward to 2021, and it started serving passengers. The airport currently operates with 3 runways and 2 terminals, handling up to 60 million people annually. However, there are ambitious plans to expand, with 3 more runways and 2 additional terminals in the works, which will double its capacity. The establishment of Tianfu Airport has elevated Chengdu's status, making it one of China's top cities, following Beijing and Shanghai. This strategic move makes sense, especially given that Sichuan's capital now has a population exceeding 20 million residents. Chincha nuclear power plant. China has long been investing heavily in the nuclear sector, as it already has many operating plants, and more than 20 of them are currently under different stages of development. All of these facilities are costly to build and maintain, but they serve as the lifeblood in many respects for a nation's economy. A major player in this arena is the Qinshan nuclear power plant at the Haiyan County coastline, Zhejiang Province, just south of the East China Sea. A neighboring plant, Fangjiashan, is another testament to the area's importance in China's nuclear landscape. Qinshan's construction began in 1985 and was finished 6 years later, when it became China's first nuclear power plant, as well as its inaugural self-reliant atomic project. The reactor design, a pressurized water two-loop system, was developed by the Shanghai Nuclear Engineering Research and Design Institute and later replicated in Pakistan. Beipanjiang Bridge. The Beipanjiang Bridge is an absolute marvel, connecting Guanling and Jiangxi counties on the Shanghai-Kunming Expressway. It's officially the highest bridge in the world, standing at a mind-blowing 565 meters above the ground. The views are insane. You're literally driving above the clouds, so it's no wonder people call it the road to the clouds. This beast of a bridge spans 1,341 meters and took a massive team to pull off. Construction kicked off in 2011, hit a pause for a couple of years, and then got back on track in 2013, wrapping up in 2016. For locals, the bridge has been a game changer. What used to be a 5-hour trek between the counties is now just under an hour. Besides being super functional, it offers some of the most epic views you'll ever see. South Railway Station, Beijing. Imagine hopping on a train in Beijing and stepping off in Shanghai just 4 hours later. Thanks to the Beijing-Shanghai high-speed railway, this is a reality. This railway, stretching 1,318 kilometers, connects 2 of China's powerhouse regions, the Bohai Bay, and the Yangtze River Delta. Construction for this epic project kicked off in April 2008 and wrapped up in a little over 2 years, which is lightning fast for something of this magnitude. Over 135,000 workers were involved, and their hard work paid off big time. Today, the line is not just fast, but also super busy, handling about 220,000 passengers daily during peak times, with trains leaving every 3 minutes. The route cuts through 21 cities and includes 22 tunnels. The whole thing cost about $33 billion, but it's been worth every penny. The Beijing South Railway Station, which serves this line, is massive, second largest in Asia, covering 320,000 square meters with 24 platforms. This station has a rich history, going all the way back to 1897, and has evolved from a regular stop to a modern high-speed rail hub. World's longest bridge. In China, the Danyang-Kunshan Grand Bridge, spanning over hundreds of miles, is a wonder. Begun in 2011, it is a section of the Beijing-Shanghai high-speed railway. It took Chinese shipbuilders only 4 years to erect the 165-meter beast, using the effort of more than 10,000 men. Spanning 16 kilometers of water, this bridge glides over rice paddies 31 meters above the ground. It's no longer the longest sea-crossing bridge, but it is still quite a feat. The architectural design and engineering of the Danyang-Kunshan Grand Bridge have established a unique benchmark for bridge construction. Sumax LNG Tanker. The Sumax LNG crude oil tanker, built by Guangzhou Shipyard International, is an absolute game-changer in the shipping industry. This massive vessel can haul 158,000 tons and is designed to run on both natural gas and crude oil, significantly cutting down on emissions and making it much greener. What's cool about this tanker is its engine, which uses a high-pressure system to ensure liquefied natural gas burns completely. This tech not only helps reduce pollution, but also sets the stage for more eco-friendly shipping solutions. Guangzhou Shipyard International is pushing to get these kinds of tankers to other countries, promoting a shift towards more sustainable maritime practices globally. Hangzhou Bay Bridge. The Hangzhou Bay Bridge is a massive cross-sea bridge that connects Jiaxing and Ningbo in Zhejiang Province, China. It's part of the Shenyang-Haikou Expressway and a major piece of infrastructure in northeast Zhejiang. Stretching a whopping 36 kilometers, with the bridge itself covering 35.7 kilometers, the bridge starts at Jiaxing Haiyan Hub in the north and crosses the Hangzhou Bay, ending at Andong Junction in Ningbo. The design of the Hangzhou Bay Bridge is pretty unique. The North Navigation Bridge features diamond twin towers, while the South has an A-type single tower. These design choices not only look cool, but also represent the golden triangle of Shanghai, Hangzhou, and Nanjing, which are key economic hubs in the Yangtze River Delta. Finishing this bridge has been a game-changer for the region, making it easier to travel and boosting the local economy. Moving on, we have some mega projects from all over the world. Petronas Towers. From 1998 to 2004, the Petronas Towers in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, held the title of the world's tallest buildings, reaching 1,483 feet. They stood just 33 feet taller than Chicago's Sears Tower, which was then the second tallest. The Petronas Towers held their record until Taipei 101 in Taiwan surpassed them. Despite this, the Petronas Towers remain the tallest twin skyscrapers globally, housing the headquarters of Malaysia's national oil company, Petronas. Costing $1,600 million, the towers feature the world's highest two-story bridge on the 41st and 42nd floors. Visitors can enjoy stunning views of the Kuala Lumpur skyline from the observation deck on the 86th floor. The towers boast a postmodern style with Islamic architectural elements, reflecting Malaysia's culture and religion. The Marina Bay Sands. In the mid-2000s, Singapore made a bold move by by lifting a 40-year ban on gambling to boost tourism and the economy. Many big names like MGM Mirage and Wynn Resorts vied for one of the two coveted casino licenses. Ultimately, Las Vegas Sands, famous for the Venetian casino resort, secured the first license with their ambitious $3,200 million vision, Marina Bay Sands. Investing nearly $4 billion plus $1,200 million for the site, the project faced challenges like labor shortages and rising material costs, pushing the development cost to about $6,800 million USD by 2009. Despite these hurdles, Marina Bay Sands was completed and became the most expensive standalone resort ever built. Today, Marina Bay Sands boasts a 2,500-room hotel, a 1,300,000 square foot convention center, a mall, a museum, and multiple celebrity chef restaurants. The casino floor is a gambler's haven with 500 tables and 1,600 slot machines. The crown jewel is the Sands Sky Park, an 1,100-foot skyway connecting the three towers, featuring an infinity pool with breathtaking views of the Singapore skyline. NEOM. Imagine cruising down the Red Sea between Saudi Arabia and Egypt, and suddenly you see your reflection in what looks like a giant mirror stretching 110 miles. But it's not a mirror, it's The Line, an ambitious project led by Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. This megastructure, part of the NEOM project, features two parallel buildings and will run entirely on renewable energy. No cars will be allowed. Instead, a high-speed underground train will transport you from one end to the other in just 20 minutes. The space between the mirrored buildings will be a lush, green area for residents to enjoy. Designed to house and employ around 9 million people, the line will use AI to optimize city living, though some might find this a bit dystopian. Construction began in late 2022, with drone footage showing the initial groundwork in October. Tesla Gigafactory. Elon Musk claims that the new Tesla Gigafactory will be the biggest factory in the world, according to Gizmodo Media Group. This huge facility will cover 15 million square feet and run entirely on renewable energy. The Nevada Gigafactory is only about 30% done right now. Even though Tesla planned to expand in 2022, the full facility is still a ways off. Musk has been thinking about this for years, but official plans only started in 2014. By the end of that year, Panasonic put in $5 billion. Tesla initially didn't look at northern Nevada, but after some visits, they chose the Tahoe-Reno Industrial Center. While the Nevada factory is Tesla's biggest, it also oversees other gigafactories. Giga Texas in Austin, which is also Tesla's new headquarters, makes several models and the Cybertruck. Giga New York in Buffalo focuses on batteries and solar panels. Chase Center. Next up, we're heading to San Francisco to check out the massive Chase Center, one of the city's biggest megaprojects. Nestled in the Mission Bay neighborhood, this cutting-edge arena is the home court for the Golden State Warriors and also hosts concerts and other events. Completed in September 2019, this $1,400 million project was driven by the Warriors' ownership as a private initiative. Covering 11 acres, Chase Center includes an 18,000-seat arena, 2 office buildings, 100,000 square feet of retail space, and a public plaza. The development also introduced a waterfront park and restored half a mile of public waterfront. A major challenge was integrating the center with San Francisco's public transportation system, resulting in significant local infrastructure improvements like a new Muni Metro light rail platform and upgraded roads. Its sweeping glass facades and detailed metalwork blend seamlessly with the maritime surroundings. At nearly 135 feet tall, the arena could fit the Statue of Liberty inside, showcasing the scale and ambition of this remarkable project. Chuo Shinkansen Project. Let's talk about one of Japan's coolest projects, the Chuo Shinkansen. This marvel of engineering showcases Japanese precision and speed, zipping along at up to 320 kilometers per hour. Remarkably, in over 60 years of service, these trains have rarely faced delays and have never had a passenger injury due to accidents. Now, Japan is stepping up its game with an ambitious new project, an extension connecting Tokyo and Osaka in just 67 minutes. The new maglev trains will soar at over 500 kilometers per hour, hovering above tracks using magnetic levitation. Construction kicked off in 2014 and is split into two phases. Phase 1, linking Tokyo to Nagoya, is set for completion by 2027, covering 344 kilometers, mostly through tunnels. Phase 2 will extend the line to Osaka by 2037. It's a bold plan, and only time will tell if Japan hits these milestones. So that is it for today's video. Let us know in the comments below which project, according to you, is absolutely mind-blowing. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We will see you in the next video.